we're still herping today. I'm going to see what we're going to turn up. Conditions are pretty good for things to be hiding under cover, but as you can probably hear from the wind, just less than ideal being outside. But it's never stopped us before, so let's give it a go. Just working through this little rock pile, and we've got our first herp of the day. It's just about to disappear. I think it has disappeared already. So I just managed to find a little gecko that I thought had disappeared. This is Pachydaktylus geckos, the ocellated gecko. This is just a tiny little hatchling. They get a fair whack bigger than this, probably 4 or 5 times the size. But we're going to carry on scratching through this little pile and see what else we can turn up. We got a snake, so that little setup worked. Just a tiny little rhombic egg eater. Oh, look at this little guy, just chilling under this piece of concrete. Get a quick in situ and then I'll give you guys a better look at him. Also, here's just this little rhombic egg eater. It's a beautiful specimen. Got these really nice orangey red chevrons on there. These guys obviously feed exclusively on bird eggs, and they can get well over a meter, so they can sort of start eating chicken eggs or guinea fowl eggs, which are quite colloquially common here. But yeah, I don't see a lot of these guys in this area, so nice to connect with this little rhombic egg eater. I usually have this ridiculous threat display, which I've showed in some of my other videos, but we're just going to grab a couple of camera photos and we're just going to let this guy go on his way. Go and do your rock, friend. The world is dangerous for a small snake like you. So we got to a pretty nice section with some nice bits of flat concrete. So we're just gonna flip and flip, but we know how my flip clips in filming is an excuse of a Pachydaktylus geckos. This thing is so tiny, I don't even think the camera will pick it up. Let's just give it a calm down, and there you go. There's another ocellated gecko, Pachydaktylus geckos. Just going to put this piece of concrete down. You can just go back under there, and we're going to carry up. Oh, this looks like let me see, this is like a 2-person job. Okay, we're still moving through some of these rocks and a bit of this debris. The main goals for today are actually going to be mole snakes. I need to shoot some dentition pictures for my new book, so we need a nice big mole snake. Yeah, and we can see some sand snakes and some grass snakes. That'll be pretty sweet too. So we are gonna get cracking and moving through some of this trash. So we're just moving through this pile of carpet and trash, and here's an adult ocellated gecko. You can see what I mean. They're much larger than those puny little specimens we saw just now. So yeah, nice to get a big one on the board. Oh, you can see this guy's actually, welcome back. They're actually so quick. This guy's actually got a regenerated tail, which most of the adults do. They tend to drop their tails quite easy as part of their defense. But I'm gonna grab a quick picture of him and just let him back under this trash. So he just flipped a big old Cape skink. Oh, come back, friend. No. There he goes. Let's see if we can get him, but otherwise we're just gonna leave him go on his way. There he is. Yeah, nice looking Cape skink. These guys are really common. We see them almost in every single video I film around Cape Town. So we're just gonna grab a Voucher shot and just let this big guy on his way. So we're gonna give this a go. I've pretty much regularly found a couple of snakes in this sort of concrete stuff all around here. So I'm gonna set the camera up on the tripod and then we are gonna give a go and see if we can't get lucky and maybe connect with a couple snakes. Here we go. Thought we might might get lucky. Here, and there you go. This is a crossmark sand snake, Samorphus crucifer, and yeah, quite a nice looking one. Not a very big one. You can see how orange the belly is under there. They do get substantially larger than this. To be honest, looking at this specimen, it might be the same one that we saw in a couple of videos prior. So I'll have to just compare the markings on this one. But yeah, I'm going to just grab a quick still of this guy and we're going to carry on flipping the rest of the stuff and see if we can't turn up another snake. Oh, we got another snake. We just got the cross-marked sand snake over there and we just got a spotted grass snake over here. So let me just plug my audio back in and let's give you guys a little look. Here we go. This is a really small spotted grass snake. We see these guys quite regularly on the channel. If you guys are, let me just get a zoom in here. Yeah, if you guys are obviously familiar with the videos, we see these guys pretty often. They are quite common, but I mean, these snakes are gorgeous all the same, so always a pleasure, as we like to say, seeing some good looking snakes. So yeah, I'm just going to again grab a quick still of this guy. We are going to grab some camera photos. We'll leave the tripod set up in the same position and we're going to carry on flipping the rest of the tin when we come back. Alright, my camera just cut off while I was walking towards the camera, but I just flipped this another beastly looking Cape skink right here just under a piece of one of the concrete little slabs. Beastly looking guy, again really common, so we're just going to pop him back under a slab and we're going to carry on flipping the rest of the stuff. Oh, big old Cape skink. We're actually not even going to disturb him. We saw that pretty nice one just now, so I'm just going to put this piece of asbestos back and we're going to carry on. Oh, there you go, there's a Cape skink. He's going crazy. But yeah, we don't need to see him. We've seen a couple of them already, so we'll just carry on. See if we can't turn up a Karoo sand snake, and I'm really hoping that we're going to see a mole snake because I really need photographs for my next book. So let's see what we can turn up. Oh, there you go. Come back. Whoa! It's just another little spotted grass snake. I'm just going to check nothing else under the rock. We're going to drop it down. But I was about to say, these flat concrete slabs that are sort of on top of the grass here are always so good for these sort of grass snakes. And this is about the same size as that little one we got just now. But always nice to see these guys. So just another specimen to photograph. So we'll never complain about that. This is Samophylax rhombiatus, the spotted grass snake. So we just got done with that spotted grass snake, so we're just going to let him go under his little piece of concrete and we're gonna keep on herping. Cool, so I just found another good bunch of concrete, so I'm gonna work my way through, see if we can't get any flip clips and see what we can turn up. Although these concrete pieces are pretty big, so flip clips are going to be difficult. We'll probably land up, something's been moving under there. We'll probably be landing up losing more herps than we find, but you know we like the flip clips. There's so much trash here that it's actually probably too much trash than I'd prefer, just because the animals have so many options. Was that a gecko? But yeah, I'm going to work my way through the rest of this and we'll see what we're going to turn up. So I just spooked another Morellis out of this little bush. No ways for me to get hands on this guy. He's out in the open, he's cooking at the heat. He's just on a mission. Yeah, nice to see them out and about now that the sun's come up. We stumbled on another big pile of rubbish, so we're gonna give it a go. There's loads of these asbestos sheets and stuff like that here. I don't know how they got here, but there's just so much. You see what I see, friends? It's a carpet. There's another one. Carpets are generally so good in this habitat because they retain that layer of moisture. And we all know in the dry conditions, it's all about the moisture. But yeah, there's just so much of this asbestos roof sheeting. It's actually really hard to see. Let's see if we get lucky here. Nope. Oh man. Ooh, ooh. There we go. There's another spotted grass snake. I almost lost it. It's actually got quite nice dorsal patterns. Give you guys a better look at its shame. It is quite a skinny guy compared to those ones you saw earlier. There you go. Spotted grass snake. That almost gave us the 1-2 slip. So did you look at that? I dropped my phone, and as I was filming the first spotted grass snake, as I flipped the carpet, I just spotted another one under the same carpet. So we just had to drop the phone and catch him. So just to show you guys that we got two. Pretty awesome. A little bit bigger than the two little ones we saw earlier, but all the same, still the same species. Some nice dorsal patterns on the first one we got. They're almost like joined dots. But yeah, we're gonna grab some pictures of these as always, and I'm gonna carry on flipping a bit more trash. Here's a better look at one of those little spotted grass snakes who's just actually calmed down, got a couple of photographs, and of course, once we're done with him like we are now, he can just go on his way. Cool, and that is it. What a successful Sunday morning / afternoon. And that is pretty much going to be it for this video. We got some interesting stuff for the last couple of days of a bit of a variation of habitat, but I am done. I'm tired. We spent the whole day up in the mountain, so I will catch you on the next one. And if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching.